Hey everybody, it's ThomasWoodenRailway. It's a beautiful November day and I'm outside doing something pretty cool. I've built TrackMaster layouts in my basement. I've built them indoors at train shows, but I've never built one outside. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different today and bring all of my TrackMaster items outside. But as you can see, we're having a few problems here and there. So between me running around fixing all of these engines that don't want to stay on the rails for some reason, I'm going to try to show you guys this layout as best as I can. I worked on this yesterday and I finished it up today, and I'll be taking it down here somewhat shortly because it is getting dark out. Having a lot of issues for some reason. This is Toby just fell off over there, so I'm trying my best to do this on my own, but it's a little bit complicated. But we're going to start from this side. So I have all of my normal engines like you've seen in the past. I have some new additions as well. We have Nia over here on half of the Switchback Swamp set. I don't know if it's a set, it's more like an expansion pack. We have Hurricane on the Steelworks Escape set, if he's gonna stay there. Let's see, we have Edward on Percy's Midnight Mail Delivery set, glow in the dark set, pretty cool. Over there, we have Ryan and Skiff running on the Treasure Chase set. I decided to put Skiff on the rails this time, and he's doing okay. He keeps coming off once in a while though. Normally Ryan is on the Shipwreck Falls set right there. I have Salty lined up to take his place, but I won't get that going because Salty's been acting up, so I'll do it a little bit later. We have Hero and Diesel on two makeshift layouts that I built with all of my extra track. So I have Hero pulling a giant freight train. I have Diesel pulling a smaller one. We have Harvey just sitting there ready to help out in case there's any trouble with Jerome there. Let's see, over here we have Hugo on the Breakaway Bridge set. Freddie is on a narrow gauge line. He's on the Close Call Cliff set, which actually loops around where you see Victor and Luke running. I mean, Victor's running. Excuse me, Luke is running, Victor is not, but that's actually a narrow gauge line if you want to call it that. Let's see, we have a little circular oval layout here with the turntable. There's Percy and Annie and Clarabelle. Thomas is going to be busy doing his bridge jump here in a sec, so that's why he's not over here. Oh. So around the turntable we have Rebecca, Samson, Emily, Henry, Ashima, and James. I'll have an engine come over here and run this little figure 8 crossover thing in a little bit, but then here's that narrow gauge part with Luke. We have Steven running on this figure 8. Oh man, I think it's the Tidmouth Bridge expansion pack, something like that, I want to say. Not 100% sure. We have Charlie sitting still. We have Skiff off the rails. We actually have a lot of engines off the rails over here. This is the Daring Derail set, and it lives up to its name because Skiff can't seem to stay on it. I think this is the Troublesome Traps, Troublesome Scares set with Philip. We have Merlin and Glenn standing by. I'll get to the Twisting Tornado set in a little bit. Gordon is somewhere else on this layout, so I put Young Bao on the Snowy Mountain Rescue set, I think this is what it's called, as a reference to his appearance in Big World Big Adventures, except he is being he's not behaving himself very well. Let's see, Toby, poor old Toby, let's put him back here. He's on the Thomas's Avalanche Escape set, I want to say it's called. And the problem is a lot of these engines' batteries are old. This was just kind of a one-time thing, so I did not go out and buy new batteries, so most of them are old, and that's why the engines are going slow, which you'd think would make them stay on the rails better, but I don't know what's going up, honestly. And last but not least, as Toby fell off, I set up 4 lanes of track, and we kind of have a little bit of a great race going on here. We have Etienne, Flying Scotsman, Shooting Star Gordon, and Spencer, and these guys are doing great because they don't have any hills or bumps or anything to fall off the track. So they're doing great. In the meantime, I got to babysit the rest of these engines who do not want to stay on the track for some reason. I'm probably going to end up turning some of these off here in a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys the layout that I built. Yeah. So I'll move around here. I started with the taller sets in the back, like the Great Race bridge jump set. the Shipwreck Falls set and Thomas's Avalanche Escape set, because they're taller, you can see them a lot easier. And then as we kind of worked our way forward, I used smaller sets and just, you know, used that extra track that I had laying around and all that. So let's see. I think we're doing okay for the most part. I can kind of stand back, maybe get a little bit of a breather. So this is what the whole thing looks like when I'm not on top of it fixing engines. Pretty happy with it. It was a 2-day build project. Can't remember if I told you guys that or not. I started it yesterday, finished it up today, and the sun is starting to go down, so I'll be taking this down here in a little bit. It's an interesting way to fall. Yeah, so I've showed off the majority of these sets in other TrackMaster videos. So, new additions since the last collection video. I have... Philip just is not going to want to stay on the track. Let's see. I got most of the new engines. Young Bow over there. Let's see. Scruff is a new addition from eBay. Because he came out right when the line was rebranded in 2013, when I wasn't really into this TrackMaster stuff. Let's see. I have a Shima and Rebecca. Gina. Uh-oh. Diesel just took a spill. So I do have Gina and Lorenzo and Beppe, I believe is his name. And I wanted to have them running on this layout, but I tell you what, these new engines, I'm certain there's something going on with quality control at Mattel. They would not stay on the track. I would set them up on the simplest of circuits, and they would not stay on the track. It was very, very frustrating. So Lorenzo and Beppe are over there. I wanted to have them running. I do like to show off the new items and engines that I get, but they would not stay on the track. And I know most of the engines here are coming off in one fashion or another, but they were just terrible. For some reason, they are not very good runners. So I think quality control is dipping a little bit there. I can't even show you guys the layout. I'm just running around fixing everything. So I'm gonna head over to Gator here at the Twisting Tornado set once I get a moment. I did a whole video on how this works, but I will let Gator show it off to you guys. Oh, that's great. All right, hopefully this works. It's a pretty cool set, but the problem is that it has to be reset every time, which I'm not a big fan of. So I'm gonna leave this set the way it is, and I'm going to move Gator. I've let Luke run around on his little loop for a while, so I'll bring Luke to a stop. Oh, cool. That's the beauty of remote control engines. So let's see. Young Bow. So yeah, I'll try to get some wider shots, even though we do have some engines that have derailed. And somehow, Luke has a mind of his own. That was interesting. You know what? I had his remote in my pocket. I'm going to set that right there, and I'll turn him off, in fact, and that I might have accidentally leaned up against it. Boy, Philip is struggling here. I'm probably going to turn him off in a little bit. Young Bow is off as well. Okay, I'm going to turn these troublesome engines off. You guys have seen what they've been able to do. Tell you what, the 4 least troublesome engines on this entire layout are these guys right there. Toby just took a tumble as well. I am going to put Toby on this figure 8 right here. This is the second half of the Switchback Swamp set. I'm going to hope he stays there. Gator has come completely off this part of the track and is behind me, which is crazy. Oh my goodness. Really, Toby? Okay. I'm going to try to keep my cool here, but not doing a great job, unfortunately. So yeah, this is the layout. I'm going to fix Hurricane, and then I'm going to show you guys the Shipwreck Falls set. and the bridge jump set, which you guys have seen in the past. So normally I have Ryan on this part of the set, on this set right here, on this part of the layout part of this set, because it was built for Thomas. That's why Thomas is included in this set. But I wanted to have Ryan down there. Wow. Okay. It's okay. I've been doing all the work so far, so I'll let Salty run a few more times. And I'll even turn Thomas on. So you guys have seen this bridge jump. Hopefully he makes it. Hey, very nice. I'll give Salty another go. Okay. Like I said, all these engines are have very low batteries. They're not running around as fast as they could, which you think would reduce the chance of accidents from happening, but nope. I can't believe Percy's falling off. He's on a very simple part of this layout. Philip, I don't think I'll be able to find a good spot for Philip anywhere. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is crazy. I can't believe Toby can't stay on the track. That blows my mind. Okay. And, wow, Thomas, you are not being a very useful engine. Guess I better put this down so he can jump the bridge again. Man, I have Mike under there all by himself, and what's going on? Okay, there's Mike. Very nice, Thomas. Just stay on the track and we'll be good. All right. I'll let Thomas jump the bridge one more time and then I'll start wrapping this video up. Like I said, this is something I've wanted to do for a really long time. Just never got around to doing it, and it's a bit of a process because I do have to bring everything that's inside, I have to bring it outside. But I tell you what, it was well worth it, and the weather has just been perfect. So Salty has proved he cannot do the shipwreck rail set. So we're going to turn him off. Diesel's having issues? Oh my goodness. I think we have somewhere in the vicinity of 20 or 25 engines being able to run at the same time. But none of them are all going to run at the same time because when you put one on the track, the other one falls off. It's just great. I'm actually very disappointed in Toby here. I don't know what the deal is. Actually, I'll try spinning him the other way. Let's see if that helps. So, to recap everything, we have Nia, Hurricane, Salty, Ryan, Edward, Hero, Diesel, Mike, Freddie, Hugo, Percy, Steven. I don't know if I said Thomas or not. Speaking of which, that's interesting. We got Scruff trying to run. Luke was running. Remember, he's remote controlled. We have Toby, Youngbow, Etienne, Spencer, Flying Scotsman, Shooting Star Gordon. I don't know if I said Scruff or not. Wow, this is disaster. But anyway, this was really fun to put together. It's been a while since I've done something like this. And originally, a little fun fact, like I said, it's November. I was going to wait and delay this upload until 2020, somewhere in there, because I do have some other videos planned. But with the way YouTube's going, I wanted to get this video out as quick as I could because I do think it's a pretty cool video. It's a bit of a chaotic video, but it's cool nonetheless. So a big shout out to the few engines that have not messed up in this video, including Edward. I think Hugo's good. Hurricane, not so much. This is crazy. All right, I'm gonna start wrapping this video up. This has been a lot of fun to put together. I wish things went a little bit more smoothly. Scruff is, I don't think you can even send him backwards. Oh, maybe you can. All right, these guys are the real MVPs over here, just doing their thing. I always wanted to do this in a train show, but I was always restricted by the amount of space, so I never was able to do it. But guys, this has been a lot of fun. The sun's starting to set. It's getting a little bit darker, so I'm gonna wrap things up here. I'll let Thomas jump the bridge, let's say 2 more times. What is going on? All right, this has still been fun nonetheless. And I'll reset it one more time. But anyway, guys, this has been my TrackMaster layout that I built outdoors. Pretty proud of it. Like I said, I wish I had a little bit more time to fine-tune everything. I have some extra pieces of track and switches that I would have liked to have included, but it was getting to the point where I was kind of just ready for this to be done. Oh, I spoke too soon about Hugo. Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. And regardless what happens to YouTube in the future, just know that your comments and your support absolutely means the world to me. So guys, thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little bit of a different one, a little bit of a chaotic one nonetheless. But I want to thank you all for your amazing support. Hope you have enjoyed this outdoor TrackMaster layout. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.